How's it going, guys? I'm Steven, and this is Monday Matinee. Like the most of you, I'm sure, I've been on a little horror movie kick for the month of October, and recently I watched the movie Significant Other. Significant Other is a new Paramount Plus movie being recently released on the streaming platform October 7th. So this movie is a horror/sci-fi movie starring Micah Monroe from another horror movie, It Follows, and Jake Lacy from one of my favorite series of 2021, The White Lotus. The two play a couple on what's supposed to be a romantic hiking trip, but soon discover something otherworldly. Yeah, I wondered how sci-fi would fit into a hiking trip, but the opening scene alone could have doubled as the opening scene for Prey, the newest Predator movie. Pretty similar, but this movie was a lot better than I was expecting. There's a few things that I enjoyed, but perhaps just one glaring problem. But first, the good. Set in the Pacific Northwest, the location photography is beautiful. The cinematographer, Matt Mitchell, makes good use of the vast forests, the towering cliffs, misty trails, and there's plenty of nature shots. So the movie is also quite dark, taking place mostly at night, or dusk or dawn, low light environments, so there's also a lot of cool silhouetting going on. Another plus would also be the performances. Micah delivers a strong female lead performance. Her character is clearly feeling a range of feelings, and she definitely had me intrigued. Jake Lacy definitely hams it up in this. His line delivery is quite humorous, perhaps unintentionally humorous, but either way, I enjoyed it. But the first half of this movie I particularly enjoyed. During that time, the story was quite restrained and had a pretty ominous tone. There was always this sense of dread. But the biggest problem, one that really stands out, also stems from that, because there's this weird tonal shift that goes on. Yeah, the tone is quite inconsistent, going from that mysterious, dreadful tone to maybe overdoing it with the sci-fi tropes and being weirdly comical at the same time. I think I said to myself at one point, the hell is this? But it didn't take away from the movie too much. As far as the story goes, it's pretty original, with a couple of twists that I may or may not have seen coming. I didn't. Yeah, the concept was pretty cool, but it definitely runs off the rails in the third act. However, it gets some plus points for being only 84 minutes long, which keeps the story pretty lean. For a letter grade, this movie gets a solid C. I'd say it's worth a watch, and like most movies, this movie benefits from going in blind. Alright guys, thanks for watching. As always, see you on the next one.